The Houston Food Bank prefers non-perishable food items, but will accept some. As the story of Daniel Sarrato.
Since it was designed by famed New York architect Stanford White and built for George and Magnolia SDealy in 1889, this has been the most photographed mansion in Galveston. It's known as Open Gates. George SDealy was in the banking and cotton business, while Daniel Sarrato and his wife made their living selling hot tamales from a push cart. Every day, Daniel would roll his cart with the freshly made hot tamales in a tin box wrapped in starched white tablecloths from his home 12 blocks away. And he'd park his cart and he'd sit right here in the shade of the oleander trees at Open Gates. Daniel Sarrato did that for at least 30 years, maybe longer. And islanders and tourists bought his fresh hot tamales by the thousands. The SDealys thought nothing of having a street vendor at the entrance to their home. And here we are at the Galveston County Museum. Sarrato's hot tamale pushcart is. Isn't it interesting that from the corner of 25th and Broadway, two families made important and memorable contributions to Galveston business. George SDealy did it through his family's banks and its cotton compress, and their huge donations to the famous John SDealy Hospital. And Daniel Sarrato did it with his hot tamale pushcart. He clothed and fed his family. He brought happiness to the thousands who were his reliable patrons from the 1930s. The SDealys and the Sarratos' memories are preserved side by side among the treasures at the Galveston County Museum. And after all, that's as it should be. I'm Galveston historian Bill Cherry, and in my memory, Daniel Sarrato's tamales were the very best ever.